Mission briefing, is it Snapcaster Mage 2.0 or is it straight up trash, garbage, or maybe it's somewhere in between? Welcome in, fam, much love, Trav here. Going to be talking about this card because it's a real skill tester. I see people saying like, yo, this is going to be amazing. But for me, personally, I just don't see it. I think it's bad, and I'm going to get into that. But before we talk about it, just want to invite you to be in here with me today. Slow down. Relax, think ahead, plan, plot, strategize. Yeah, look to the future. Inspire you to get up today and do extra that you didn't have to do, that you're not being asked to do, but it's something that you know is going to be good for you. So, I mean, for me, that today is like, it's Saturday morning, and this is my routine right now, is I'm going to work on my Saturdays. My hustle during the week is on growing this good food, this farming. We harvested 400 pounds of salad greens on Monday, sold them all, like $4,000 Monday, and all this other stuff that we're doing. It's like good food. I believe in it. I really believe in that. But on the weekends, like, I want to still participate in magic. I want to still be involved in magic, so I'm going to be here, and this is when I'm going to work on that mastermind. This is when I'm going to work on my writing. This is when I'm going to work on making card reviews and getting back to comments. And I want to inspire that to you to make the most of your time, to do more than the minimum, to do more than Netflix, do more than Instagram, to put yourself make yourself the hero of your own story, and do more and take control of the situation. So yeah, now let's get into the cards. So blue, you surveil 2, so you look at the top 2 cards. You can rearrange them or put them in your graveyard, and then you can choose any instant or sorcery in your graveyard, and you can cast it that turn, and then it would be exiled. So it's similar to Snapcaster Mage. It's harder to cast than Snapcaster Mage, but instead of a 2/1, you get to look at the top 2 and decide what to do with those, which is kind of nice. But it's way worse. It's way worse. 1 is much harder to cast. Like blue, compare Counterspell to Mana Lake. It's quite a bit harder to cast. And then, whereas Snapcaster Mage, you get tempo. You get a 2/1, you get to block. It gives you ability to trade. You get card advantage. You can just throw out a quick creature if you need to do that. You can pressure the opponent's life total. This, you don't get any of that. You don't have the option to play it really for 2 mana. It's not card advantage. You're not trading off. You don't get nearly the flexibility you get with Snapcaster Mage. That said, it doesn't need to be Snapcaster Mage to be playable, but I think it's quite a bit worse. So like, compare it to something like Expansion Explosion, which I've been talking about a lot, the X-Spell. Mission briefing, you can't really get rid of it early game. Like, you could, for 3 mana flashback, blue flashback and opt if you need to cycle it off, but it's probably going to rot in your hand until late. And then in late, it gives you some selection, only if you played a long game and established and got stuff in your graveyard, at which point, why aren't you casting a much bigger spell, like a Planeswalker, a giant mythic creature, or an X spell to the face, draw X, right? So mission briefing is not good early, and it's also, you can't even use it early. It's also not particularly good late. So if you can't use it early, but it's cheap, I would rather have something that's like fucking savagely over the top, mythic X spell, 6, 8, 9, 10 mana for the late game, and play 1 copy of that or 2 copies of that and say, forget this. It's just not Snapcaster Mage to me. No, I could be wrong. I'm open to be proving wrong, and you'd feel free to argue in the comments and tell me I'm wrong, but I will tell you that there's a good chance you just want to save your time and not play this, cut it, and play something that's worth $50 instead, like another Teferi or, Ral, or some other Planeswalker. So that's a skill tester. If you think it's good and you end up being wrong, I told you so, but it's okay. I'm wrong about stuff too. If this card ends up being a breakout, then I'll eat my words. And I expected to see a little bit of play just as people test in the early stage format, but my prediction is that this turns out to be hot garbage and goes out with the trash. So tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong. Those of you made it this far, serious Magic players who want to get better, faster, shortcuts, learn from mentors, get feedback, get advice, help you in this transitionary time, better evaluate cards. Make sure to check out in the link below the MTG Mastermind. Yeah, apply, talk to Jerry, talk to me, and start getting better faster. So make sure to check that out. Let me know in the comments what other cards, topics, etc. you want to hear me talk about, and I'll be happy to do it. So I appreciate you, thank you, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments. Peace out, fam.